because Manchester United internally are prepared to decide on a new potential bid for Frankie de Jong. Hey guys, welcome back on the channel. Fabrizio here as every single day to update you on the transfer market, on all the latest, on all the details of these big deals moving this crazy summer. And today, guys, I wanted to update on two stories. One about Frankie de Jong, one of the biggest stories of the summer, and the other one, Raheem Sterling and the transfers domino around this potential move to Chelsea. So what's going on these two deals? Let's jump into it together. And so guys, let me start with the big name for Manchester United in this case, Frankie de Jong. Always receiving a lot of your questions about Frankie de Jong deal on Man United side, on Barcelona side, to understand what's going on, what's happening. And guys, the feeling is that something could be really important to understand next week, because Manchester United internally are prepared to decide on a new potential bid for Frankie de Jong. The opening proposal 10 days ago was a verbal one, 60 million plus 10 million euros turned down by Barcelona. They want 85 million euros guaranteed for Frankie. I always told you about it. But now Manchester United are really considering to improve their bid and to submit a new proposal for Frankie de Jong. They want him. They are obsessed in a positive way for Frankie de Jong. I told you many times that is, of course, Erik ten Hag who wants him, who is trying to push for this deal, but also into the board. They feel that this Frankie de Jong deal could be a statement more than a signing, would be the message from Manchester United. We are able to find top players even if we are not in Champions League for this season, but the project, of course, is being in Champions League in the future. So Man United want to get it done. Man United are discussing internally to improve their proposal for more than 60 million euros guaranteed. They know that Barcelona want 85, but they're willing to negotiate. So to discuss with Barcelona, and let's see now the next steps. But next week could be important to understand if Frankie will go there or not. So Manchester United and Frankie de Jong deal is something to keep an eye on in the coming days to understand what's next also on player side, because let me remind, on Frankie de Jong side, his position is always the same. The player is super happy in Barcelona. He still hopes to stay at Barca, but at the same point, he knows that Barcelona are discussing with Manchester United. He knows that his salary for Barcelona this season, this new season, will become a big one, and so it's going to be a big problem for Barca, and this is why he's waiting. He's given no indication to anyone on his future, but he's waiting to see what happens between Barcelona and Manchester United. And then, guys, I released a video yesterday about Chelsea. You remember that I told you, don't panic, because Chelsea are working on a transfer market. I feel that Chelsea fans sometimes are waiting, and I understand them. It's been really a complicated season. Of course, with the sanctions from March was something really difficult to handle for Chelsea. But now they are moving. I told you they are moving on internal things, and they are moving on new signings. And into the new signings, as I mentioned last Tuesday on my Here We Go podcast, Raheem Sterling is a player they want. Chelsea want Raheem Sterling. This is for sure. He's part of the list. He's a player really appreciated by Thomas Tuchel, and so Raheem Sterling is a serious possibility. From what I'm told, the two clubs are not in direct contact yet. I say yet because it could happen really soon, but through intermediaries, Chelsea explored the conditions of this potential Raheem Sterling deal. Let's remind that he's out of contract next summer 2023, with Manchester City. And while they were exploring this possibility, they discussed about the possibility of a proposal for 25 million euros plus add-ons. The answer from intermediaries was, this is not going to happen for this money. Way more is needed to see Raheem Sterling at Chelsea. Even if he's out of contract next summer, Man City want way more than this. And so this is why it's still to be discussed between the clubs. I'm told that the player would be keen on the move, so Raheem Sterling would be open to discuss with Chelsea. He's now, of course, on holiday, waiting to understand if Chelsea and Man City will be in direct contact. But I'm told that on player side, there is no big issue. So Chelsea are working on Raheem Sterling. And this could be part of a big domino, because as I told you many times, it's 2 weeks now, Romelu Lukaku is really close to rejoin Inter on a loan deal. Discussions are ongoing between Inter and Chelsea. Remains to be discussed how much Inter will pay for the loan fee of Romelu Lukaku. The opening bid was 5 million euros guaranteed plus 2 million euros add-ons. Chelsea want more than this, but Inter are open to improve their proposal, and so Inter are getting closer. For Romelu Lukaku, next week will be important to find a final solution, because all parties want to get this deal done as soon as possible, but also other 3 players will be involved in this story, because it regards Manchester City and Chelsea. And one for Manchester City is Gabriel Jesus, because also Gabriel Jesus will leave Manchester City this summer. I told you many times, it's over between Man City and Gabriel Jesus, with Arsenal working on it. Arsenal are on it. Marc Cucurella, because Manchester City are working to sell players, let's say with Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, and then they will submit this official bid to Brighton for Marc Cucurella, the favorite option as left back for Manchester City. Let's see if they will be able to find an agreement with Brighton, but Marc Cucurella is the player that Manchester City want and Pep Guardiola wants. And then Zinchenko, part of the domino, because if Cucurella arrives, Zinchenko has very good chances to leave Manchester City this summer, with Everton really keen on signing him. Frank Lampard is big fan, and so keep an eye on this domino, on Frankie de Jong, on Raheem Sterling, on Romelu Lukaku, on many other players. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on these stories. Frankie de Jong, Marc Cucurella, Raheem Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, Romelu Lukaku. Many things happening on the market. I wait for your comments here as always, so remember to subscribe to the channel, guys. I wait for you every single day here with all my updates, so turn on the notification bell. You're not gonna miss any video. Like this video, and see you soon with Fabrizio Romano. Ciao!